Well, hello guys. I know it's been a minute, but Mama T is back in full effect. I went on vacation and I had a great time. My husband had his vacation and we, kind of like chilled out, hung out together, enjoyed our day. So now Mama T's back and I'm ready to, get with it. So today I'm cooking stew and cornbread. If this sounds interesting to you, then we'll stay with it and watch the footage. Thanks. Okay guys, so in this pot I have about 5 pounds of chuck beef, and it's cubed up, and basically that's my meat. It's all seasoned. That's why you can't see in there, but the meat has been seasoned, marinated, everything for overnight, and now I'm putting it on to boil. So I'm gonna boil that for about an hour and a half or so, and then I'm going to cut up my carrots and onions and potatoes, and I have corn to put in that, and then I'll show you what I'm going to put in there next. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hold on. Okay guys, now what I wanted to show you is someone asked me a few videos back about my knife. This is a Challenger, and I wanted to let you see that it's extremely sharp. This is a carrot, and you know how carrots are kind of hard to cut at times, but just kind of watch this. Look. See that? See how just real easy. That's why I love it. And see how I got the edge here? I better not do that. But the edges, the ridges it have, and it just makes for an easy cut. I don't even have to strain with cutting. I'm barely pushing on it, and it does a wonderful job. Look at that. So if you can find yourself a cash and carry, I believe that's where I got the knife from, and purchase one, you'll love it. So anyway guys, I have 2 pounds of carrots that I just chopped up, and I'm gonna cut this onion in half, and then I'm gonna do all these potatoes and carrots. And I'm gonna do corn also. And when I get to those steps or ready to add it in, oh, you better take a look at my beef. Look how good that looks. See that broth? And there's plenty of meat in here. So that looks really good. So, and it smells delicious. Anyway guys, when I'm ready to show you the next step, I'll be with you in a moment. Okay guys, now my next step. This has been cooking for an hour, but it's time to add. You remember I said I was putting an onion in half, so this is an onion in half, all chopped up, and I'm gonna just kind of slide that in the pot. I like a real good flavor from chili. I'm putting that in, and I'm going to add these carrots in right now. Oh, look at that meat. Yum. Okay. I'm going to let that cook for about 10 minutes or so. And meanwhile, I'm going to get ready to make my bread. And I'll be back with you in a moment when I got that all together and ready for the next step. So this is actually, guys, this is my next step. I'm going to put in my potatoes in a few here. And after I do that, then I'm going to add tomato paste, you guys. And tomato paste in stew is very delicious. I know you guys are used to the stew that kind of looks like the meat, the broth there. And I was taught to put the tomato paste in it, and I tell you what, it is very delicious. So give that a try. If you like this recipe, let me know. Give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to comment. Alright? And I'll see you in a little bit when I'm ready to do the next step. Okay guys, now I'm going to add my potatoes in the mixture. Be careful because that is extremely hot. And see, when the potatoes cook down some, it'll make that a little thicker. But I'm going to cook that for a minute, and then for about maybe 5 minutes. And then I'm going to add my my paste. And while that's doing that, I'm actually pouring my bread in my skillet here, or pan, and I'm about to make that up. Good old cornbread. Now you can do rice with this if you want to. You don't have to cook or make cornbread with it. You can do rice, or you can do rice and cornbread with the stew. But you have all your vegetables in there, and I'm not ready to put that in yet, but because my oven got to get hot. So when I'm ready for the next step, guys. Oh, and then too, I just remembered the person that asked me about my knife was Janina Loving It. So Janina, this is for you. That was for you, to tell you about what type of a knife that was. So if you get a chance and you have a cash and carry, you know, around in your neighborhood, go check it out and get you one, because girl, it is absolutely, I just love it, and it works very, very well. So I guess I'm going to get back with you when I'm ready for the next step, guys, because Mama T is getting hot, is steamy in my house, and I'm starting to sweat. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, now guys, I am ready for my paste. So I'm just going to add this in. Now remember, this paste is just to make it thicker, really. It gives it the flavor too, but it's delicious when it's done. I think you guys will enjoy this. Now remember, when I cook, I'm always cooking on a larger scale. You don't need to cook all of this if you have a small family. You make you a smaller portion. But again, I am cooking for a large family. So do not attempt to make this amount of food if you're not going to eat it, because this is quite a bit. I mean, this is a whole full stock pot full of stew. So with that being said, guys, I better stir this up real quick. And remember, now you really want to keep an eye out on this, because you don't want now that I have the paste in, it will burn, and you don't want no burnt stew. I know I don't. So with that being said, guys, you see how that turns the color? And I'm just gonna keep stirring it until it get all mixed in and everything. And when it becomes thicker and more flavorful, and cooked a little bit longer, because the potatoes are still a little crunchy and everything else. And remember, my family don't like crunchy at all, so I have to cook this quite a bit longer. So if you don't mind crunchy, you can have it the way you want to, but I like mine pretty soft too, especially my stew, because it's got to gel right on in with my cornbread. And I'm just gonna add this other paste in the pot, so that we want it real nice and red and just full of yumminess. And I tell you what, when at the end of the day, when you come home from being out in that cold weather, and to sit down and have a bowl of this hot stew is just, oh my goodness. And I wish you guys definitely could smell in here right now, because it smells absolutely delicious. So guys, when I get this all ready to get, you know, plated up, or in this case bowled up, I'll show you the finished product when I'm ready for the next step. Okay guys? Alright. Okay guys, now Mama T is done. And I'm about to pour some of this goodness in the pot, in the bowl. See that? I don't know. Actually, I just kind of want all, excuse that, that's my phone. But look how yummy that looks. So, there you have it. So, this got, see this? This is what you need to have. Look at this. The lighting is kind of bad, but look at that. And see the juice? Look how thick it is. Yes. So you can't go wrong with a good old piece of cornbread and some beef stew. It's too hot for me to try it. And I don't want to burn my tongue. Otherwise, I would try it for you guys. But try this recipe out, guys. Give it a try. Let me know if you liked it. But don't forget to thumb me up, comment, like, and thanks for watching. Alright? I'll talk to you later.